there's also a nice walking trail over here, guys. So if you ever want to go down it, there is a walking trail that goes all the way down to Lincoln, all the way up to Woonsocket, Rhode. So if you ever want to do it, the whole walking trail, you can. And it's called the Rhode Successful Pathway. That's what it's called. And it goes through it goes on the side of the Blackstone River. Now there's more historical history though over here, as I can say though too. There was an old historical building. There was a historical building to the other side, but it's been knocked down. I am not sure when they knocked it down, but I can get all the information though for that though too. That was knocked down a while back ago because it was abandoned, and it went abandoned for a long time. And then the what's it called? The town of Cumberland didn't want to keep it upkeep. So this is where you park at. That's the little bridge I was talking about over there. That's where you can park at. You park in here. I'm gonna back in my car because usually I can get right out afterwards. So this is the parking lot. This is underneath the bridge in Cumberland. This is the Cumberland Bridge that we're underneath right now. As you see me, I'm back in my car. I remind you to take some water with you or take whatever you want with you. But as you guys keep on hearing my shifter, I'm shifting the car into park. Alright, we arrived here, guys. We are here at the Kelly house. This is a museum where you can go inside. You can get a tour of it if you want to. See the hours here. Just check out the hours for you guys so you guys can see. I'll have a link of that though. What the hours are. So the hours it says that it's open to is it says 4 a.m. but it's not really 4 a.m. It's I think it's probably on a Saturday from like 12 to like 12 to 4, something like that. And they have all the hours, but a lot of the hours are wrong on their website, so just be careful when you go on there. We are in between, as I said. George Washington Highway is above me. That's what's the bridge that you've seen. That's the George Washington Highway above us. And we are to the, we came off of Lower River Road. We took right onto where that stop sign was. So yeah, let's get started on our tour. We're going to show you the Blackstone River. First, we're going to show you some other history though of this place behind me. I'm going to walk behind me on my car. I know you guys can hear all this stuff. Must be loud. All right, there we go. All right. So as I was saying, there is this little wooden plank behind you. So if you're gonna go park your car, make sure that you don't hit this little wooden thing with your vehicle. Because if not, you bend your fender a little bit. I've done that before in the past. So today, before we go over there, we're gonna start with over here first. So right here, you see this building over here. I'll give you all the history on it. So here's the history of this building. This is the Kelly's Mills loft, an impression of it. This used to sit right here on the premises over here. It's not here no more. This building is no longer here. As y'all can see, I know. I'll get a couple comments saying, yeah, we see that the building's not there. So this was an Ashton Mill building, 1867. Ashton Mill was built across the river. And across the river is over there. I'll show you that window too. That's not the building we're talking about. This is the building I'm talking about. And this is where you see it. Do you see the rectangular footprint of the front of your? It's marked where the Kelly Mill stood and started in the early 1800s. It was used to pour water in the Blackstone River and to power to spin the machines. So this was a powerhouse right here. This used to power, all the machinery and stuff like that back in the 1800s. So as you guys also see, it was purchased in 1825. So this is where the building used to sit. It's not here no more. They knocked it down. I'm not sure when they knocked it down, but as you come up to these little posts, you see these little posts, and it says Kelly's Mills right here. So you can see the outline. If you come over here, you see a little bit of the outline where it was, and it just says on this other one, Kelly's Mills. So this is where it used to sit at before. So you go up to it, you see, now I'm coming up to the building where the building used to sit. I'm coming up to it now. Now I'm inside of the building where it used to sit. You see? I'm gonna turn it around a little bit. Now you can see that I'm inside the building now where it used to be. This is I don't know what happened over here, but this became a hump. Then over there is the water, is the river. The river is very stagnant today. I'm not sure why it's not flowing, but that is the river down there. Then before we get to the Kelly's house, I'll show you the other side of the bridge. There is a bridge with a river with it. It's flowing though. So that's the mill right there. That's where we just came out. This is the bridge, however. This is the George Washington Highway Bridge. Actually, in another segment though, there was actually a lady that jumped off here a couple years ago, right up there. She jumped off here and right down to her death over here. They found her over there dead on the trees over there. I think it was somewhere in this area. But she was depressed, and that's another story, but that's what happened over there. It was a tragedy. So,
How you doing?
How you doing today?
Good. Great.
So, as you guys can see, there's a little walking trail on the other side over there. So, and as you guys can see, there's that whole beam is beautiful, isn't it? Beautiful architecture. Can't get any better than this. And as I come out of the parking lot, now, you come up to the Blackstone River State Park. This is the Blackstone River State Park here in Cumberland, Rhode Island, where you can see all the history come to life. So right now we are at, where are we? We are at the Blackstone River State Park right here. This is Kelly's house. This is the other one. This is a beautiful window too to go to. The Museum of Culture, that's in Woonsocket, Rhode Island. That's a whole different video though. There's also Slater's Mill that we can visit though. That's in Pawtucket. This is the Ashton Mill, which is right across the water. This is the Hopedale one. This is in Hopedale, Rhode Island. And here's another one. This is in Northbridge, probably Massachusetts. Yep, Northbridge, Massachusetts, right there. There you go. So, I'll have that up on my link though too. And then this is another little greeting thing that you guys can see. This is also part of the history of it. So there's a lot to see in here, and there's a lot to do. This is just one of the things that you can see. I want to try to go in the house today. This is what the inside of the Kelly house looks like. A lot of it. Oh, this is the drive-in movie theater. That's what they had. That's on the other side of us. This is where they used to pump the water. That's the wheel for it. And that's the bike path right there. So this is called the East Coast Green Mile Way. This is how far it goes. So if you're in Woonsocket, it goes all the way through here. It runs all the way through down into almost to Connecticut. It's about 50 miles out for Connecticut. So, and there's another one that runs from almost Maine, all the way over Maine, goes all the way down, runs into Rhode Island, Connecticut, all the way down to about Florida's tip. So, it's another good one to see. Highlighting that. And this is part of it though too. They used to do river tours though. I'm not sure if they do it anymore. I don't think they do it anymore. But this is the old Blackstone Valley Explorers. They used to have a Blackstone Valley Explorers though, and a coalition with it. And they used to do like all sorts of like, you know, tours and everything. You can go down the river, you go up the river. They would see all sorts of cool stuff. I don't believe that they do that no more. That's a done deal. That's in Pawtucket though too. That's another cool place to go to. But that's on the menu next. That's gonna be on another video, a separate one of us. So we'll get it done. And this is this thing that you can do around Rhode Island though too. Other things, other things. So just make sure you check into all these things. If you're gonna go to them, make sure that you talk to the DEM. The DEM, the Rhode Island DEM, will know about when these things are coming up, because sometimes they're expired. Like this one, Take Me Fiction. This was Sunday, August 24th. Right there. Beautiful day today. 84 degrees. Time and temperature check right now. It's about 1:39 on a Saturday. I hope that you all doing something that you enjoy, something that you like doing. This is the bridge I was talking about. The bridge over here is really nice. This bridge was just built not that long ago. So, as you come over here, this is the river over here. That's the Blackstone River right here. They got two parts of it, so the other part's on the other side. And then you can go over there if you want to, you can go fishing. I'm not sure how you get down there. There is a way, however, to get down there, but I'm not sure how to get down there. And there is a river over there, but it's not flowing today. It's usually when it's raining out. And that over there, my friends, is the Ashton Mills right there. There you go. There's a stack, and that's it over there. Yep. And this is the Blackstone River. Very peaceful, very majestic, very quiet, as usual. And then here's what I was also talking about though too. I don't know if you guys can see that too well on camera, but I'm in Lincoln right now. So this is Lincoln, but it's technically Cumberland, but I don't know why. But it crossed over to Cumberland over there, and more of it down there. That way, it's towards the walking track over there. So we're not gonna go on too much about over here. This is more of another day, another video. I want to go to the Kelly house today again, so we can get more history on it, guys. So, and then there's another sign over there that says Rhode Island State Park. Okay, on to the next one now. On to the Kelly house now. There's actually a set of stairs that goes down there. You can go down to the river. But we'll see that after. And up there, you can see that is this is the bridge, and then you got the highway up there. Okay. We got a city worker or a Rhode Island DEM worker working on the power washing today, making the signs clean, making everything nice and clean. I'm going to showcase them in my video today, so, you know. How you doing, man? I think he's got his headphones on. How you doing, man? Not too bad. Just doing a little YouTube video. Yeah, just doing a little YouTube video on the Blackstone River. You're doing a really nice job, man.
Thank you.
I wanted to showcase you on my YouTube video to show people what a hard work that the Rhode State does.
We do our best.
So what's your name, by any chance?
Paul.
Paul. This is Paul, everybody. He's a really hard worker. He's just doing that bridge over there. When I first came in, you could see him with the truck, and he does a nice job. Look at how clean this looks now. You guys can see it before and after, probably. It's all it needs it done, you know? But, is the Kelly house open today?
It should be, yep.
Okay.
Should be a ranger or two in there.
Okay. I'm going to go in there next now.
Alrighty.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Paul. You have a wonderful day, man.
You too.
So this is the Kelly's house where you can come up to it. So you come up to it, that's what it says. So as you come up to the Kelly's house though, you guys will also notice though, a lot of things, see, gas meters. I'm not sure if you can see that, but this is what it says. Gas-o-meters. See? Gas-o-meters. It's kind of funny, huh? And this is it right here. Okay, now that's on that side. There's more of the river on that side though too. So if you ever want to see that all over there though too. Oh, I can see some fish in there though too today. Oh wow. I don't know if you guys can see it, but there's some fish in the pond, in the river. See them down there? I'm not sure if you guys can see it. I'm not sure if you... There's fish right about there, right about there. I'm not sure you guys can see them on video. I can see them clear as day. But they're pretty cool looking. So there's going to be two parts to this though, as I'm starting up. Well, I'm actually going to make this whole one video. So this is the banks on the river of the Value. That was Wilbur Kelly. He was a captain. He learned the business skills and later succeeded as a mill manager and real estate. So this is where how far it goes down. Where are we? This is where Ann and Hope is. That's another mill right there. It's really, really cool. Let's see, we are here. So we're at the Kelly's House Museum right here. And this is how far it goes down. All the way down there. I'm not sure if all the viewers can see that, but that's what it says. If you want to pause this video just to read it all, it's really good information though. You know what I'm saying? It's really nice information to have. So here we are. This is the Kelly's house right here. Actually, there's someone that lives upstairs that is the caretaker of this house though. I've been here before. I did a video of this before a couple years ago, but my other camera, however, was not really that well equipped to handle the volume of it. So I don't want to put that on YouTube because that would be awful. All you hear is, you know, misleading things, you know. So as you go down more, there is a pond down there though too. We'll see that in a little bit though too. We'll get that too in a little bit. So as you walk through these gates, that's the house upstairs. That's where somebody lives at. Actively living up there. As we go up to now the house, you come inside this door. Hello. Hi. How's it going? Oh, do I have no pay, right? Is it free? Free? Okay, so it's free to get in this museum, guys, so you guys can come on in. This is the history of the map right here. I'm just doing a little YouTube, that's all. And when you guys first come in, you guys will actually see a river on the boat. It's supposed to represent Captain Kelly. And those are some of the mills over there, and this is some of the field you guys see. So as you guys step in, you guys will see to the right of you. This is all of it right here. This is what they used to use and back in the day right here. One of these. Pretty cool, huh? So, as always, I tell people to come down, visit for yourself. There is so much history on here. I'm trying to get it all, but these are the Native American. These are native, and they look like they're fishing. But I'll show you down here. I'll tell you what's it all about. If you guys want to pause it again and read that, that's, whatever you want to do. There's a little fishing next, as you can see. And here's the fish that they used to catch. Big old fish, huh? Oh yeah. This is from 1809. It's pretty cool. There's all the history on it right there. Isn't that cool, huh? As you come around, though, you see the fireplace, the beautiful fireplace in here, which is pretty cool. And actually, you can meet Captain Kelly in person. Give me a little bit. I'm just trying to get this whole thing in the picture. Actually, he used to talk back in the day, but I don't think he talks anymore. Here is Captain Kelly, folks. That's all you've been waiting for. Captain Kelly in the flesh. I'm just kidding. He's a prop, so he's not real. Looks pretty real though, doesn't it? Doesn't it on camera how realistic he looks? He's a captain. This is all his. This was him. This is from November of 1836. November 13th, 1836, guys. And then you can just see right there. Captain Kelly Chepachet, November 13th, 1886. 36, I'm sorry. But you can see the way he used to write. This is how he wrote before. Really cool though. And then what they did was, they took it and they made it translate into just basically basic. So you guys see? If you want to pause that, there's a couple things that you might want to pause in this video to see everything. But you can pause some things to see things. And this is the floor. If you guys come in here, you can look at the floor. See how it says Massachusetts? Look. It says Massachusetts right there, right across the floor. This is Gloucester. That's Smithfield. This is Forster. And then the 7 Mile line right here. You can see it on the floor. And this is other maps of Rhode Island right here. North Providence, you can see where my town is. You can see Scituate, and Forster, Gloucester. So you can see Cumberland. This is all it right here, guys. It's all laid out for you. Exeter, North Kingston, East Greenwich, West Greenwich, Exeter, Richmond, South Kingston, and all the rest of them. Yada, yada, yada. This is Connecticut on the other side, though, right here. So, as we continue our tour on to the next one, we go into the next from now. And you guys can see the history of it. It's pretty cool. Really cool. Cool history. And then this is what they used to use as a shovel back in the day. And if you guys want to pause this video, you guys can be welcome to pause the video. This is it, the Blackstone River. That's the river that where this was at right here. As you can tell. Let's see. I'm not sure how much you can see of that. It starts in Cumberland, where it's all the way down. But it's a very cool And that's the first gallery right there, though, by the way. This is other things that you can see of the Blackstone. This is 1832 to 18. They spent a record of $18,907 right there. Hello, how you doing? Just doing a YouTube. Nice. And then if you come in this room, though, there's more history. This is gallery number 2 right here. And then this is other history, though. Along the walls, there's nothing on the floor right now. No history on the floor, just in the first room. This is where you can sign in with the guest book. We're gonna sign our name here. Now we signed it. Handyman Studios. Handyman Studios was here, YouTube. There we go. This one's out of order, however, though, too. It used to play a sound, so when you hear everything, but it's broken. It's not working. This was a family that obviously lived here back in the late 1800s. Or 1918, it says it right here. Allison Headfields. A child with her family back in 1918. You guys see that? This is the family, the Lee family. This is their family, the Alice Hadfield, 1926. And then this is Allison Tapler back in 2002. I don't think she's with us anymore, guys. I think she has gone on to the other side. So this is the other part of it. This is the rerun. This is the Ashton. This was the mill onto the other side of the river, over there. So as we go, we're gonna go on to the other side. These are the mills though too, as you guys can see. These are the trains and the cars over here. That's the one socket line. I'm not sure what that used to be. But if you go down to the local history, you can see all that stuff. You just look it up though. This one was in Warren. This one from Warren Avenue to Riverside. Riverside is on the other side though of Rhode Island. So that's to the, if you're looking at the map, you can see Riverside. So look that up. And these are just some of the coolest things that you can see. All the flags in here. The Apollo 2, the Apollo mission operation. I'm not sure if you can see that. Sorry about the glare. A lot of broken pieces of everything. And these are all the bottles up there. Those are the bottles right there. There we go. And that's it right there. This is the barn that I was talking about. This is the blacksmith, but this is the one's not here. This one's gonna be at Chase Park. This is at 669 Great Road, where we was. I'll have to stop over there and that's another video time, another place. If I have time, I'll go to Chase Park and I'll see, you guys can see that though. This is the passage of the first passengers, the train from the province of Worcester. If you want to pause that, you guys can read that. This is the other parts of it that you can read. This is the other part of it. Just pause this, guys, and just read it down if you want to. This is to keep the little kiddies entertained though. They can play with trains and stuff and all that kind of stuff. You can sit down, read some stuff though too. So that's about it for this room. This is gallery 2 right here. This is really cool. And this is back in from 1890. Ashton Mills proceeded to 18,000 bolts. Pretty cool. That's what they used to make. Okay, what they used to make. It's pretty cool. And then as we go into Gallery 4, you guys can see cars, modern day cars. Actually, no, like older cars from like 1960s, either from like 1960s or maybe even 1950s. These are cars way before my time. I'm not that old. This is Gallery 4, however. You transition into Gallery 3 to 4. As you come in here, you can see all in here. This is the highway where we was. This is above us right here. This is the George Washington Highway. There it goes. These are very old pictures, as you can see. There's the house that we're in right now. This is the Kelly house with the little thing on the side, with the little. That's the river where you used to be able to go down, and then the bridges in back of it. Little beautiful archway. Look at that. That's just picture perfect right there. And then if you want guides, tour guides for anything else like passport books or anything like that, you can get them here. And then they have more stuff about the bridge and everything. These are some more shots for the bridge though. Let's see. We're gonna turn on the side a little bit, guys, so you guys can see all that. That's when the bridge was being constructed. And actually, the coolest thing about this though, this is where it goes inside the bridge. Anybody know what that is? Just leave a comment down at the bottom if you know what that is. This is when they was doing construction on it though too. It's when it was first done to get the land all done. See progress happening. Pretty cool. And you've got some connects over here that the kids can get enjoyed, or stamps, which is pretty cool. There's a whole supplement on it though too. If you want to pause it again and read that all down, that's fine with me. You can read it all down. Just pause this video and then just resume. And that's the other side of the mill. This is, where is this at? This is in Woonsocket. This is the river that we actually took a video of last time. That's in Woonsocket. That's on off of Main Street right there. That's next to the other museum, Cultural Museum. Pretty cool river. Okay, that will conclude our tour, guys. If you ever want to come in, there's always usually a ranger sitting here. Right? Don't forget to do a video or no? Okay. I figured to ask, you know. But there's always a ranger sitting in this corner over here by the side of me. He doesn't want to be on video with me now. But you can come in here. When are you guys open though on Saturdays? It's 4 a.m. to 8 p.m.
Right now we're open every day, 9 to 5. Monday, Tuesday are my days closed this year. I don't know.
Gotcha.
So, Monday, Tuesday, they might something to change. Wednesday and Sunday, I'm here.
Okay, no problem. I appreciate you. And I'm just gonna panhandle over. This is looking outside the house right now. And that's looking toward the river.
That's the canal.
That's the canal.
That's the
And the river's on the other side. This is the canal that runs parallel to it. It's pretty cool. And this is a map of the Rhode Island right here. And we are, guys. There's so many things to do over here. Don't feel overwhelmed by the map. There's so many things to do. You're not gonna be able to see it all one day. Make sure to take your time. They got all sorts of cool things that you can do on here. especially in Massachusetts. So this is just a stone far away, not far away at all from Rhode Island. They got Oxbridge, Millville, they got the Blackstone River, they got Mendon, Mass, Northbridge, Hopedale, Uptown, Sutton, they got Millsbury, Bradford, Worcester, and they got Lansford up there though too. So don't feel overwhelmed if you want to come down, see it today. It's a beautiful little building that you can come see. I suggest though, if you come down, get a map of the state, get a map of the local map, wherever you can, and just see all the history. This is from the 20th century of it. Those are for the automobiles. But this is the whole map. This is where we are, up there. So Rhode Island, Connecticut, Mass, New Hampshire, Vermont, Maine, under the Blackstone Valley. Number 19, okay. The Rangers tell me that we're number 19, so this is where we are today on this map. Cumberland, this is where we are. We're on the 19th one. Then number 18 is the Ashton Mills, let's see. Team Ashton Mills, the village, right there. That's right across. See? That's where we are. It says Lincoln, but we're not really technically in Lincoln, we're really technically in Cumberland. It's on the border, right?
After you go on the bridge over there, you'll see they have a line marking exactly where the line is.
It's just so weird though. This is Lincoln, that's Cumberland. It's weird. It's a weird thing. And then you guys can get like birds here of America. You guys can get the backyard birds. And that's gonna finish our tour up though, guys. So I'm hoping that you guys all tune in, view my shots and everything, and we'll see you guys soon. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day.